Hopefully we get the shit ton of
Oh,
sellers done today. And Jerry, you want to make a couple calls today, buddy? Anybody out of my group? Which one of you guys besides Alan's going to make the call?
oh, come on, Mark.
I love it.
Sonia, put your face back on it. I love it. You got to get
What's
on
the
there.
base prize?
Okay, let's see. I got a really cool Claude thing that Connor sent me last night. I want to play it. It's freaking awesome. It's about kind of doing things that are like not, I still haven't figured out how to play it on my computer where you can hear it. So somebody know how to do that?
Share screen.
I'm not sure.
Share screen.
Anyway, so he's
You
talking
use share
about,
screen.
what's that?
You use share screen.
Yeah,
Like
that
on your
won't work, but
computer?
I tried that last time, so I don't know. I know I
Do you have a Dell?
knew- No, fuck you, I don't
Okay.
have a Dell. I probably shouldn't have said that, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm just gonna play it on my phone because it's really good. He's talking about openers and how you
Too.
so here.
One of my students called me up and he just read this book. It's a very popular book from
You guys hear that?
negotiator, an ex-FBI agent. And he said, well, when I make my cold calls and I call people, my opener should be, is now a good time, bad time to talk. And oh my God, I made a list. And some of the things that these gurus teach don't deal with reality. Listen, the prospects you're calling, they're inundated with marketing and phone calls. You've got to approach them in a different way that gets them slightly off balance so that they're not sure who you are and they're going to be on their best behavior, okay? You know, when you meet somebody in a store and they say, hey, how are you? You don't know who the hell they are. Unless you're like me and you go to your wife and say, hey, honey, who was that person I was talking to for 15 minutes? And then she'll remember and tell me, oh, we had dinner with them or something. When you approach a prospect on the phone, on Zoom, in person, don't open up with something that can form a rejection for you. Here's some examples of how not to open up a phone call with people. Is now a bad or good time to talk? Can just say no. Can I have a minute of your time? No, I'm real busy. Could you call me later? Boom, rejection. Are you free now? No, I'm very busy. Call me in a week or two. Are you free now? No, I'm busy. Are you busy? No, yes, I'm very busy. Is now a good time to talk? No, it's not. Could you call me a little bit later? Sorry to bother you. Okay, you're not bothering them. You have to take an attitude of authority, of sophistication. You're an actor. You're a thespian in a play, and you have to use some of your aspects and studies that we talk about here with the gut system of psychology. You've got to approach somebody right away, and you've got to assume you're not the first phone call. This is so important because the one thing we want, you know how I run a very successful business, very low overhead, no employees, just some outside consultants or independent contractors. I do one thing really well, guys. I give good phone. I talk to people and I have nice conversations. Do I close everybody? Of course not. Nobody does. But I close a lot more people than my competition. Why? Because I open up with something different. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, sorry it took me so long to get back to you. Mr. and Mrs. Prospect, I got the paperwork in front of me now. How do you spell Smith? Is it with one M or two? Because I have a check here. I'd like to make you an offer on your property today. Would you like to close on your property today? I'm going to say something that's it's going to be a form of a question. Sometimes it's going to have a compliment embedded in it. Sometimes it's just going to be an apology. Sorry it took me so long to get back here. We've been swamped, which infers that I'm a very busy person. Don't go to somebody apologetically. I think that's a word. Don't go there with your hat in your hand. Don't be submissive and subservient. Be the doctor, be the Lord. We say we're professionals. It's time to act like one. Don't.
Right.
Hi, everybody. Claude Dime.
So that's kind of where I wanted to kind of work a little bit today is going in and not being like the, hey, is this a good time? Hey, Do you have a minute? Let's do some calls. I'll do some calls where I'll do, come in there and do something that's a little bit off the rails, just get a little crazy. All right. So, Crystal, do you want me to call your person right now?
Yeah, he like I text you, he called me and he was like, hey, where's my contract? I'm like,
Right.
my partner's gonna give you a call this afternoon. So
Okay.
he is definitely primed and ready.
All right, good.
You want the address or you want the phone number?
How about both?
Okay. The address
Is it on the Zillow? Okay.
Yes, it's on Zillow.
What's the address?
It's 25 Railroad Avenue in Califon, New Jersey.
Okay.
Where's that in New Jersey?
I don't know. I think it's like, it's kind of like a rural, close to town sort of thing. So I'm not exactly sure. I don't know where New Jersey is. I'm in California, so
Southern Jersey.
I don't even know where New Jersey is.
It's Southern Jersey.
'Cause I mean,
All right. Let's see here. Where's that freaking number? Yeah, so he's saying one.
New Jersey on the
one
New Jersey.
What's the guy's name?
His name is Mike Panucci.
Okay.
But on PropStream, I understand that he has made all these upgrades, like he said yesterday, on the inside. But the houses are like 185, and those are three bedrooms.
We did the comps. It's not even close to 225. So
No,
we got
not at all.
So a little backstory on this. We did some calls yesterday. Crystal did an amazing job talking to the seller. But he's got his place up. He has it listed at 240 and she got him down to 225, but we did some comps and stuff afterwards and realized that it's probably, well, what do we think it's at? Probably
200 tops.
Yeah, that would be 200 tops. So all right, so hopefully I don't get yelled at.
Hey, let me ask you though, Mark, is this a situation where you could send, like, where we could do, how there's the 3 offer sheet and maybe break it down to 2 offers where he gets a cash offer and then maybe the seller finance thing, because this is free and clear? Is this an instance where we would do that? Or
I don't know, we'll have to see. That's a good possibility.
908.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. You have the number?
I do.
Okay.
Let's go.
Hi, you've reached Panucci Plumbing. Please leave a message. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I called the wrong number.
I'm gonna
908
text him and let him know.
28.
At the tone, please record your message. When you finish recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh, hey, Mike. Sorry it took me so long to get back to you. This is Mark. I'm Crystal's partner, and we just wanted to give you a call, see if we can put a deal together. My number is 504-475-7756. If you get a second, give me a call back. Thanks. Oh, well. Okay. So how did I do that? Okay, so let me get back to here. Anybody else? So Addie, tell me what's going on with that deal. Are you going to get that? Did you talk to him yet? You want to call him right now in front of everybody?
I don't see her on the line.
Oh, she was she had a she had a crazy deal where it was a wholesale deal, and I guess the owner saw it advertised and got all pissed off, and so she was going to call the guy back because she's got a buyer now. So 7. Oh, hey, it's Mark. I was calling you about your Manatee Drive place.
Yes,
Do you still have it? Is it still for sale?
yes, it's still for sale.
Okay, you don't want to sell it today, do you?
Why wouldn't I want to sell it to you?
Well, I didn't say you didn't want to sell it to me. I just asked you if you didn't want to maybe sell it today. I want.
Yeah, definitely, I want to sell it to you.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Well, I probably want to buy it today. So let's see if we can make a deal. What is it okay if I ask you a couple questions about it? Maybe see if we can put something together. Would that be all right?
Okay.
Okay. So it looks like a really nice place. Are you living there, or is it empty, or what's the situation?
It's vacant.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Was it a rental? Did you guys have it as a rental or something? Or?
I had it as a rental and I ended the lease January 31st.
Oh, wow. Okay. So it's been vacant for a couple months then?
Yes.
Okay.
It's been vacant. I've been doing small repairs that
Uh-huh.
I needed.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
looks like you did a pretty nice job on it. It looks really nice. What were you getting in rent before?
Mhm. I didn't hear you.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you getting in rent before?
1,500.
Wow, nice. Okay. How come you don't just keep renting it? Is there any particular reason why you're not going to keep renting it? It sounds like a pretty good rental amount.
And it's a good rental amount, but when the pandemic came, I started getting, I'll give it to you here, I'll give it to you there, and then
right.
I started getting the government said we don't have to pay, so I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Everything was working good until the pandemic.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Yeah.
What are you asking for it again? I'm sorry, I don't have it in front of me. How much?
I listed it for 275, but it's room for negotiation.
Okay. How'd you come up with that? Did you get it appraised or?
Actually, I just had a few people come out and look at it, but I didn't pay for an appraisal.
I see. And I apologize. I forgot to ask you your name up front. So what's your name?
Sharon.
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 I'm Mark. Sharon.
I'm Mark.
Okay, so 275. So you're not in a super hurry to close to sell it, are you?
Like a super hurry?
No, are you in a hurry at all? Or?
Not really.
No.
I want it sold.
Yeah.
But there's no super hurry.
Okay. Right.
Yeah.
You don't have any payments on it then now, right? So you don't have to worry about that. Do you still?
Yeah, I do have a mortgage.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Man, so you paying a couple mortgages at the same time right now?
Yeah, I'm paying the mortgage while no one's in there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I own my own business.
Uh-huh. Okay. Gotcha. Do you have other places too, or is this the only one?
The one I'm living in, as soon as I sell this one and relocate, find something else, I'm going to be selling the one that I'm living in also.
Oh, maybe I can buy that one too. I'll buy them both. All right, Sharon, let me ask you this. What
I'm living in is free and clear. So
okay.
That's why I chose to be in that one and sell the one with mortgage.
I see. Okay, that's a smart move. What is that? How much does that run you a month to have that place? Like, what's it cost you?
Which one, the free and clear?
No, the other one. Like, what's a
Oh,
month?
the mortgage,
Yeah.
what, 759.
Oh, that's not bad. Sheesh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you were making like almost $700 a month
Yeah.
on it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
I was making about $800 a
Uh-huh.
year, actually.
Wow. Okay.
Mhm.
So let me ask you this. I'm looking, my son and I are looking for a place out there to invest in. So I'm not quite sure what would you, if we were to do like an all cash deal, let's say like I came out there and dropped a big old bag of money on your front porch. What would you like to see in it?
It's funny. That never happened.
Well, you never know, right? You never know. What would you like to see, like if we were to do an all cash deal, maybe close in 30 days, get this payment off your hands?
I don't have my exact payoff, but
Uh-huh.
I think my payoff is around 45, 50. So I would
Okay.
have to at least have 250.
250?
I think my payoff is around 45, 50. Yeah.
Okay, 250. That might work.
Okay.
Got to take a look at my numbers and stuff and be sure. So if you get this one sold, then I can buy the other one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm relocating.
Yeah.
I'm going over toward the Orlando way.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
that's
Now,
what I'm looking to purchase that.
uh-huh. On the other one, does that one, would you be open to maybe doing like if I was to give you some money down on it? Like if we cashed you out on this one and then maybe give you a little bit of money down on the other one, make some payments on it for a year or two, give you a good price? That'd be something you might be open to?
That'll still have to be responsible for that property. That's what I'm trying to get out of all
I
responsibility.
see, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes
Yeah.
sense. Okay, Sharon, well, let me do this. I want to take a look at the numbers on this one here on Manatee, and then would it be okay if I followed up with you maybe around this evening sometime with you? Give you a call back and see if we can put a deal
After
together?
5 would be good.
After
I
5?
got a couple of appointments.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm showing the house at 3.
No, don't show the house at 3. Don't show the house at 3. Okay, so I'll give you a call after 5. I'm in the West Coast, so I'm in California, but I have a Louisiana number, but so that will be 2 o'clock my time, right? 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll give you a call after 5 o'clock. We can talk some more about it and see if we can put something together, and then don't sell it to that other person.
I won't do a contract.
All right, that sounds good.
They wanted to do a quick walk through.
Yeah. All right. Sounds good, Sharon. Hey, it was a real pleasure speaking with you today, and I look forward to talking to you at 5 o'clock.
Okay.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Sure.
What do you guys think? Huh?
Awesome. Way to parlay the other house.
Yeah.
What you
we'll
gonna
see.
what you gonna do? An option on it, Mark?
Yeah, I probably most likely do an option on it until I can find my funder.
Right. That's
You
what I was
know?
thinking.
So that's a possibility. I gotta look at the numbers and see what it is. And she said that whenever they say a number, that doesn't mean that it's really, really their bottom line. That's kind of what they're hoping to get. So yeah, that's a good one, I think. You guys think so or what? There's a possibility there. And who knows, maybe that other seemed like a nice person too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
At least she ain't- Wow.
Philip, you're slow right now.
hey Mark,
Sounds lit. Very lit.
thinking, yeah, I was thinking when she said that she owed like 250. Another thing that you could probably pitch to her is the subject too. Because she sounded like she just was wanting to get from up under the mortgage.
Yeah, I think she said 50,000.
Oh, 50. Okay, I'm driving. I
Yeah.
thought she said 250.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
my
think
bad.
she said 50,000. So I'm not 100% sure, but I'll talk to her again. She seemed like a really easy person to talk to, so that was good. Philip, what were you gonna say, buddy?
I said, at least she didn't curse you out.
Yeah, exactly, huh?
Oh, she
You
said
put a smile on the
250
clip.
also.
What's
Yeah,
that?
it sound like she said 250 because she said I would have to have at least that
Yeah,
amount.
that's what I thought she
I
said
think
too.
she said
Also.
250.
I thought you said
250.
250, Mark.
Do you think
She
she said
did say
250?
250.
Yeah, it was 250.
So she's
Yes.
willing to
Yeah,
she's willing to
250.
walk
That's-
away with nothing on the deal?
Well, that's
Oh.
how I was taking it because she said,
Yeah.
well, she got it at 275, but when you got to talking to her and you said something about a cash offer, then she said, well, my mortgage, I think I owe like 250, so I know I gotta have at least that.
At
So
least
that was the reason
250.
why I said that.
Huh. All right.
Well, if
Well,
that's the case, you can just ask her what's the interest rate on it and just have a wraparound mortgage
yeah,
on it.
that's a possibility. But she wanted the money for maybe she just wants out. I don't know. We'll have to
Yeah, I
see
was gonna
tonight.
say
I'll have to,
the
I'll
way
have to
she was
follow up with
talking,
you all on that.
yeah, the way she was talking, she said she just wanted to get it sold.
Okay. I can do that. All right, hold on. Crystal's person called me back.
Oh, that's good.
Don't sound no.
Hey, Mike, what's up? It's Mark. I'm Crystal. Crystal and I are partners and she wanted me to give you a call about your place over there on Railroad.
Hey.
What's
going on?
Well, I was just curious. I wanted to see if I could ask a couple questions, maybe. We were doing some comps on it, and I know you did a bunch of work on it and everything like that, but did you get it appraised, or how'd you come up with that price?
Just being in the area. I mean, she already made me an offer for what was 25 cash.
Okay.
So
So yeah, that's like I'm looking at the comps and stuff like that. I don't really see that number. I don't know. I don't know how we could actually make any money on that. Do you?
well, I mean, that was the whole. I mean, that's fine if you guys don't want it for that price. That's fine.
Well, I
I'll
mean,
keep looking for other people to buy it.
yeah, I mean, I'm just curious. I mean, do you think there's like how would we be able to make any money on that if we did it at 225? I don't know. Is that possible? Do you think, or what do you think about that?
I mean, I really don't know. I mean, I don't know what you guys. I don't know if you guys are home flippers or what, but
Yeah, I mean, we do all kinds of different things. So I don't know.
I mean, realistically, the only thing that has to be done to the house is the outside.
Okay. What on the outside needs to be done? Just the siding and stuff need to be fixed up?
Yeah, like the driveway, like just clean up the landscaping.
Okay.
I mean, there's a house that's down the road that's like pretty similar to it, and they just sold that house for what was it, like 280 or something, or
Oh, really?
380,
Okay. All right.
And there's one that's like a little bit bigger that's on the river. I think that sold for like 3 something, like a little bit higher. The yard's like really not as big and didn't have as much property.
I see. Okay. And then are those ones, how close are they to your place? Are they pretty close?
Yeah, they're pretty close. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's kind of an interesting area to try to get comps on it. I mean, would you buy it for 225? I'm just curious.
I mean, I bought it when the market was high, so it was the same way. I paid 200 for it.
I see. Okay.
To me, it's a deal, but
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, if you're gonna live in it, I mean, it seems like it'd be a better deal. But if you're trying to flip it or rent it or something like that, I mean, it's just to rent it. I was gonna keep it and rent it. The thing is that if you do the math, the taxes in California, you can't charge enough rent to like make that big of a profit.
I see. Yeah. So you have to, right.
If I sell that house now, like right now, I have an opportunity to get like a 3-family house.
Uh-huh.
So that's kind of like I'm not gonna make money on the deal.
Right.
It's just that I'm just like, if that offer for me, if it's a cash offer and it's like without a realtor or anything like that, I'm basically getting the money. I'm not even getting the money I have in the house.
Yeah,
back.
yeah. I see.
I'm just breaking even. You know,
Yeah.
I'm not even breaking even. I'm breaking
Gotcha.
even on the initial sale.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, then you just want to do like an exchange or something, 1031 exchange kind of thing? Is that what you're thinking, or?
I don't understand what you mean.
Oh, like you're just gonna take that money and then buy another property, that buy a couple unit place that you can make a little bit more money on? That's kind of what you're looking to do with the money on this place? You need to get cash?
Yeah, because
Yeah.
I have an opportunity like to get another place. So
Okay.
it's
Okay.
kind of like if I like get rid of this place now when the market's high, you know, it'd be better for me.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a good move. Definitely smart move to do. The market is crazy right now. There's no doubt about it. Well, listen, I gotta go and talk it over with Crystal. I just want to double check if maybe I made a mistake on my comps, to make sure. I mean, we're looking to, make some we're looking to make some money. I mean, you wouldn't be open to, if we were to give you even the better price, like if I gave you some money down, make payments for about a year or so before we cashed you out, would you? That wouldn't work, would it?
No, I need the money like now.
Okay, gotcha. All right, now's good.
Yeah, just so you know, like, because like it kind of seems like you guys are kind of like flopping on it. If nobody makes me an offer, like, and I have like the offer in writing, you know, on Monday, my friend's wife's a realtor, and she's gonna just put it on the market like that, so I don't have to deal with it anymore.
Yeah, totally. I get that.
Like, there's people like you that want to buy it, but nobody's really like, putting it on paper. I mean, like, this is what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
And
I get what you're saying. And
after she called the other day,
right.
and
Yeah, like
one guy, he called me back, and he just didn't put everything in writing.
Right.
So, I mean, you guys are kind of the first ones to do it. So
Right.
it's kind of like I told them, if they don't do it, I'll give them a call back.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and we don't want to go out there and do something and then back out of it. You know what I mean? So we have to make sure that we're able to make a little bit of money on it too. And if it doesn't work out, it's always okay to say no, of course. So but let's do this. I'll talk with Crystal this afternoon, and then we'll get back to you this afternoon one way or another. Okay, does that sound fair?
Yeah, that's perfect.
Okay, great. All right, Mike. Hey, thanks a lot. I really appreciate you taking the time to give me a call back.
No problem.
All
Take
right.
it easy.
Bye. Okay. So I don't know where he's coming up with his numbers, but they just don't. I mean, he's saying there was one place that sold for 280, one sold for 3. He wouldn't really answer me when he said, hey, would you make, how would we make money on that? So
I don't know where the 280 house is that he's talking about. I haven't seen that one on PropStream, but
so I don't know what the where the numbers he's coming up with. We can look into it a little bit deeper later, Crystal, and just see if but yeah, I don't want to get it under contract and be $40,000 over what it should sell for,
right.
So, and maybe he's just, I mean, obviously he's in a situation where he is he's motivated. He's motivated, but he's already losing his ass on the deal. So he's like, he doesn't really, he wants to get something out of it. So, I mean, I think if we just need to, I mean, even we need to just see where the real numbers are. And it just may not be a deal. So,
right.
But we're going to learn something from it. Right.
Right.
So,
Crystal, Mark, what was your, go ahead, Mary.
Crystal, I was going to say, you can't judge everything on PropStream, because sometimes PropStream is behind by months. I've known it to be behind by a few months. And so what he's saying might be very well true. It's just not on the records yet anywhere. Okay. So I kind of listen to that when they say that, because lots of times there is some truth to it.
Okay.
Well, we could do we'll do a Zillow thing, and then maybe, I don't know if they have Redfin up there too, but we can at least look in and see if we can narrow it down a little bit more, you know, and if it's a deal, we'll send a contract. If it's not a deal, we just tell them, hey, it doesn't make sense for us to do it, you know. I think is kind of the route we'll go, but you know, Sandra, what you got?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you guys because I wanted to ask you this yesterday, but we were on a roll making the calls. Sorry.
Oh, it's Philip talking again.
Oh, okay. You know you can put him on mute, Mark.
I know.
So
but...
so my question is, what was you guys' think? What was your thinking, you and Crystal? You guys were gonna seller finance this one here for the cash offer that you guys were gonna do. What would you guys have done?
Well, originally it was just cash offer and that's it. But then after I looked into it, I decided that it's possible that seller financing would be better for him, but he doesn't want anything to do with that. That's the problem, because it's overpriced. According to everything that I've looked up, Redfin, Zillow, it's too much for that area. So my idea was to do seller financing since it's paid for. He's not going.
Yeah, he's not going to go for it. And, you know, I mean, yeah, it makes sense for him to do it, and we can beat him like a dead horse, but he doesn't want to do that. He wants to take that money and go do something different with it. So, you know, and I think that, you know, the call was awesome, but what was the thing we talked a little bit about yesterday that maybe we could have done a little differently, or with the who was the first person that gave the price?
I don't remember.
Okay, so remember you
Oh, it was
offered
Crystal yesterday.
Yeah, right. So we always whoever says the price first loses. That's kind of an old sales thing, right? So we want to get them to say the price. So like I had a guy today I talked to before I got on the call. He's got a place in Gretna, which is near New Orleans, and he's actually got it priced pretty low. It's below value, but I asked him what he would take for it, you know, for you, kind of like I did with that other lady too. I like say, hey, how much would you do if we did an all cash deal? You know, and he's like, you know, I don't know, I need to think about it, you know. So I'm gonna follow up with him, but I wouldn't tell him what I would pay for it. He's like, well, what would you offer? I'm like, well, look, I don't know, you know, I mean, I just want to see what it is that you need to get out of it, you know, and see if we can make a deal. You know, if it doesn't work out, it's okay to say no, but you know, so I think it's pretty important to remember that you know, he who says this is a very old negotiating tool, the person who says the number first loses pretty much. So
definitely keeping that one in mind.
Yeah, and if they won't tell you, then you know, then what you got to do is just say, you know, let me take a look and then I can come back with an offer. Of course you can say no, but at that point you can kind of say, you know, you can give them a really low offer and they can say, screw you, or, you know, maybe that will work. I had one that I did, actually, it was on Victor's, when he was doing the, a couple weeks ago when he did the comps, you know, and Mary knows about this one in Metairie, Louisiana, and she had it listed at $299, and I had said to her, well, hey, you know, what would you take on a cash offer? And she's all, you know, I don't know. And I said, well, look, I can make you an offer. And she goes, you know, I had 3 or 4 investors tell me that and nobody ever did. And so I offered her 260 and she said yes. And the comps are like, I don't know, maybe in the low, mid to low threes, right, Mary? Something like that, mid to low threes, somewhere in there. So
they're higher, actually higher.
Yeah, so it's
I think it's 380 or something.
Yeah, 380. So, you know, so I got it under contract. Actually, we got it for 262.5, and it's a 380 comp, and it needs. We found out yesterday, Mary, it needs a little bit of work, but not much. probably like $5,000 worth of stuff. So, so it's a pretty good deal, but when I came, at first I was going to go, oh, I'll do two. So whenever you make an offer too, like this is another great thing to think about, a cash offer. It's like, it has to make you feel really uncomfortable, So originally I was going to offer 270. I'm well, you know what, screw it. I'm just going to say 260, and she said yes. So, with no, so I guess I probably still could have got more because they didn't even budge at the 260. And we may renegotiate on that too, because there are a couple things that need to be done. So, so we'll see. So let's go with, I wanted to see, Jerry, you want to make a call? Are you still on? Anybody else? Anybody from my group want to make a call besides Alan? Come on, you all have to make one call at some point. So,
what's this
right.
week's prize?
Well, nobody got the prize last week, so it's still the Go-Getter book. So, hey Alan, if you make a call, I'll send you the Go-Getter book too.
Sure.
Right?
I'm with it.
All right, Carl, what about you? Put you on the spot. No, I'm not going to put anybody on the spot. I'm just joking. So, and how do I get this open here? So let's.
LaShonda's got some good calls.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm eating.
Yeah. Yeah, right. She just doesn't want to make.
No, I'm eating. I'm really eating for real.
What are you eating? Can you let us know? We want to know.
Some Chipotle.
Oh, there we go. I love that place. Good call. All right, Alan, why don't you try this one? This is I don't even know where this is, somewhere in Florida, wherever you guys all on the East Coast are. So.
Yeah, is that for real 10 beds?
Yeah, I don't really know what that deal is. Let's see. 10 bedroom, 88 days. You want to do something different? 10 bedroom, a little bit too much for you? That could be a good, I'll
do it. I was just very surprised that it was a high number of bedrooms to the bathrooms.
Yeah, it could be a good, like, what do they call it? The place where
Airbnb.
Well, I don't know about Airbnb. I was thinking of more of the older folk place, whatever it is. What do you call it? Residential housing, yeah. All right, try this one.
Okay.
Port St. Lucie. This is Zach and Rick's area. If you guys don't ever watch, I want to recommend Zach and Flip with Rick. YouTube. Great information.
After the tone, and Google Voice will try to connect you.
Alan.
The Google subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Hey, it's Alan over at 862-414-9051. I'm guessing you sold the house already and you're signing the paperwork as we speak. If not, call me. I'd love to exchange some cash for your house. Thanks.
Babe. All right, I'm going with this one. Let's see, hold on. Gotta call. Does anybody have any leads they want me to call? Put them in the chat. Let's see if anybody's got anything in there real quick before I.
I have a lead for $850,000 house, but I don't know if we want
Have
to
a
do
what?
that.
You have a what?
I have a lead for $850,000 house, but I don't know if we want to do that. It's too much.
I'll do anything. I'll do anything.
Okay. I'll put
So
it.
it's a lease or a lease option?
No, it's a for sale by owner. I say I have a lead. It's a lead. That I
Oh, a
have.
lead. I got you.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Hang on, let me call this one real quick while I got it up.
Hello.
Oh, hey, it's Mark. I was calling you about your place on Dunellen.
Uh-huh.
Is it, am I too late? Did you sell it already? You must be down signing the papers right now, right? No.
It's still available.
Okay. Who am I talking with?
Art, hang on. I'm right now. You caught me in a noisy spot.
Okay.
What's your question?
Oh, I just wanted to ask you a couple questions about the house. See if maybe you can, you don't want to sell it today, do you?
Well, I want to sell it today. Well, I'll sell it yesterday if I have it.
Yeah. All right. That's cool. And what was your name? I'm sorry. I didn't hear that.
Tom.
Tom. All right, Tom. Yeah, the place looks like a great place. So how come you selling it, Tom? It looks, I don't get it. It's looking like a pretty nice place. Are you living there? Or is it a rental or what's the situation?
No, it's not. Are you an agent?
I'm not an agent. I am actually a very interested buyer.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, I bought this about 4 years ago because I had shown a friend. I was helping a friend find property, and when we found this, I told him, "Hey, this is a great deal." And his wife didn't care for it, so I bought it.
Okay.
And so I've had it ever since. And now I'm kind of getting tired of taking care of the yard, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I decided, but I don't live there, and that's why I'm selling it.
I see. So did you have it as a rental then, or was it just kind of like a second home, or what was the situation?
No, I never rented it because I didn't have no faith in the renters.
I see. Yeah. Probably.
I didn't need the money.
Yeah.
So.
Man, how do you? I wish I didn't need the money.
Well, you know, get there.
Yeah. Okay. This place doesn't need any work then? It's probably in pretty good shape, huh?
Structurally, it's in good shape. There's cosmetic work that it needs.
Okay. Kind of like outdated sort of thing, or?
Well, that for one, but that's kind of subjective, you know, depending
Sure.
on your taste.
Yeah.
But there's some, you know, what do you call it? In the garage, you know, there's some sheetrock tape coming down. And there's some structural rocks that are falling off of the face of the house. You know,
Yeah. Okay.
You know, those kind of things.
Right. Tom, how long you had it for sale? Have you had it for sale a while, or?
I've had it for sale since right before Christmas.
Oh, okay. Man, I can't believe that place hasn't sold yet. How come it hasn't sold? Any particular reason? What's been the holdup?
Why do you ask me all these alternative questions?
I'm just trying to see how I might be able to structure a good deal to work out. So that's just trying to get some information.
The problem is a lot of people don't have the money. You know, I've had like 5 or 6 people that like it.
Yeah.
None of them have been able to afford it.
Well, let's just get straight to the money then. I'm looking for a cash deal actually. So
Cash, I get cash no matter what.
well, right. You will. But I mean, like when are you flexible in the price at all, or is this something that we should just like maybe?
Yeah, I got room for movement.
Okay. So let's just say we were to do, close in like 30 days. What would be a number that you'd feel comfortable with if we could, and we take care of all the closing costs, take it as is, you wouldn't have to do anything else.
Why? What are you offering?
Well, I don't know. That's a good question. I just kind of want to see where you're at.
Who should I be talking to?
Well, you should be talking to me because I want to buy the place.
Well, then tell me what you're willing to pay for it.
Well, I mean, is it worth $295? Do you think?
I don't know the money on.
Uh huh.
I don't know no money.
Right. You wouldn't be
And I'm not.
right. And hey, I don't want to. I don't want you sound like you're getting mad at me. I don't want you to get mad at me. Did I say something wrong?
It's your bullshit question.
All right. Well, I'm just trying to get some information so I can make a good offer. And if it doesn't, I don't think this is going to be good.
Make your offer.
Well, how about like 250?
No.
Okay. So what would you take then?
275.
275. All right. Well, let me do this, Tom. I might be able to do it at 275, but I want to check my numbers on it. Would that be okay with you?
What you gotta do.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, I appreciate your time. I'm sorry if I pissed you off.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye.
What are you asking all them questions for?
All right. So how did I handle it?
Handled it like a G.
Yeah. That's awesome, Lysandra. I love you.
LaShonda.
Sorry.
Not duh.
I get.
Let him know, LaShonda. Let him know.
Yeah, you gotta let me know. It's a West Coast thing. It's a slip of the tongue. So
it's all good. But yeah, you did a good job. I think you did a good job on it. Like he's not very motivated.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Mm-mm.
Because he was getting an attitude when you was asking them questions. You was making them think. That's what it was. You was making them think. He's like, why you asking all these damn questions? Hell, I gotta think now.
He didn't want to think.
Oh,
well.
Ask him why he didn't list it with an agent.
Yeah, that would have been a good one. Yeah, it sounds like he doesn't need the money, right?
It's low money.
So,
you don't want
Hello. He doesn't need the money.
Hello, Mark.
Who's that?
Hey, this is Bob.
Hey, Bob. What's up?
Hey,
We're trying to figure out who Bob G is. Bob. I don't know you. I'm not sure if we met yet or.
No, I've just been following you guys a lot on your YouTube channel.
Uh-huh. Are you in the club too or?
No, not yet.
You got to get in, dude.
Oh, I know. I mean, you guys are really having fun. I can see.
What you got for me, buddy?
How long did he own that property?
4
years.
4
4 years? All right, not too much depreciation recapture. And the same for the other property, Miss Tober's property.
Yeah.
How long did that person own it?
I think that was since 2007. He paid $200,000 for it in 2007.
Right. So he, like he said, he overpaid for it. But so if it's free and clear, he's paying depreciation recapture on 14 years, and he's only paying capital gains on whatever he pays over 200,000. So these people that tell you they don't want any of this seller financing business, they just want all their money now. Well, if you gave them all their money now, they're paying a lot of taxes. I never hear that brought up, but maybe that's not part of.
Well, he was going to do. He didn't realize it, but he was going to actually do an exchange on it. So he was looking to get into another. He was going to take that money and buy something else.
Crystal.
Like a four unit place. Yeah, Crystal's place. Yeah.
Right. Well, he should do a 1031 exchange, but when you asked him about it, he didn't even know what it was.
Sure didn't.
So you could have educated him. You might have lost the deal, but at least you might have made a friend for life, because he's giving away, 25% possibly of the money he gets in cash to taxes before he uses it towards his apartment building.
Yeah, exactly.
And I don't know enough. Thank you, Bob. I don't know enough about that to have even broached the subject, because I'm new. But I'm gonna look into that so I know what to say.
But look into that. I mean, seller finance.
Just not to get off into coaching and teaching the seller anyway.
Yeah,
Right,
that's why
you know?
I figured maybe that's why you guys don't bring it up. But just as an FYI, along the lines of what we saw the other day on Monday with Ianati and the options and the way you can choreograph a deal by structuring backwards into the deal, backwards engineering the payment. Like, what would you like to see a month? And then you could get him his 225,000 over time by adding little interest to the payments and let amortization inflate the deal. Just some quick math for you. A quick way to calculate what's the payback on a loan is, let's just say a $200,000 loan at 5% for 30 years. You take that 5% interest, multiply it by 2, and add a 0. That gives you 100. So 100% of the principal will be paid back in interest. So that means a $200,000 loan would make him $400,000. So you keep that in the back of your mind, and you immediately know you can get him $400,000 if you phrase it that way.
Thank you, Bob.
All right, I'm gonna close up. I'm on a loud truck here. Thanks, but
you keep putting input in. I love it when people put in, and it's always good. We can learn and I'd like to get you on a call here. You make some calls too. One of these days.
Maybe one of these days. Hey, but the other day on one of those things, Carl's mortgage calculator. That's a powerful
I got
little
that.
app.
That's awesome. That's a great tool.
If you guys know how to use it, you can put in the payment and then backwards engineer the interest rate.
Right. Yeah, that's a great
guys.
tool. It's called Carl's Calculator. It's an app you can get on your phone too. So,
is it like the 10B2 app?
Similar, but much easier to use. 10B at HP 10BI, I use that for seller finance notes and calculating yields and partials, but it's easier to use the Carl's mortgage calculator for just basic mortgages.
Okay, I'm gonna download.
But the HP 10BI will do the same thing, but it's much more of a sophisticated app than Carl's mortgage calculator.
Bob, where are you from?
Chicago.
All right, sweet. Yeah, get in the club, man. We need you on here. You can help us out. It's worth it.
Thanks.
Everybody loves it. So thanks, Bob. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.
All right. Alan, what about this one?
And Mark, I put one in there in the chat too, if you get time.
Okay.
She called me back from yesterday.
416.
You want to call her?
I'm dialing.
Oh, you're dialing. Okay.
Oh.
Hey, this is Josh, Jay Croson. Leave me a message and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, it's Alan over at 862-414-9051. I'm so sorry. I'm just getting back to you now, but I got your paperwork on my desk. We're ready to move forward. We got a contract in hand. I just need your help as to what numbers to put down. Talk to you soon.
Crystal, do you want to call that person back since you left the message?
No, not really. I thought you wanted somebody to call.
I got tons.
Right now, I don't. No, thank you.
Okay, no worries. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Look at, I gotta make all these calls today, so I got people to call. But I'll call your person.
I can call her back later on this evening. I can call her later on this evening.
Yeah. All right, hold on here. What did I do? We're not going to go too long today. I'll try to get one more call in. I got a lot to do. So anybody have any questions on anything at all outside of the calls or any of that stuff?
Now, I got a question.
Of course. That's what I love about you. Okay,
yeah,
go for it. What you got?
the question.
LaShonda is the question person for sure. And I love it. I told you I love it.
Okay. So last night I talked to a guy in Illinois. Now I wasn't marketing in Illinois. He had a property in, I think, North Carolina, but I got directed to a property in Illinois. Because I know like you can't wholesale in Illinois. I think you can do like one deal maybe or something like that. But anyway, this guy bought this house in October, right? And so he's trying to sell it. So when I looked it up in PropStream, I mean, when I looked it up on Zillow, he bought it for like 117.5, and he's trying to sell it for 145. So I asked him, I said, are you the owner of the property? And he was like, well, I just bought it and I got it under contract. And I'm like, you just bought it and you got it under contract. I said, okay. I said, so I was trying to, when I originally called him, I was calling him on the lease option, you know, like what we've been doing. But he was saying something, he started throwing out how you have to have an amortization schedule down there. Do you know anything about that? Because I kept on saying, well, this is a lease option, meaning that the buyer is going to rent it for 24 months. Well, he said 36. I said, well, the buyer is renting it for 36 and then they're going to cash it out. He was like, yeah, but we still have to have an amortization schedule. Da, 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 da. And he kind of threw me because I know normally when you have a schedule like that is when you're doing like an owner finance. I've never heard of that as far as a lease option, but he's saying down there in Illinois, that's how it has to be done. So I was kind of lost on that.
I'm not 100% sure. I'm not an expert on Illinois at all. I know that Illinois is the place where land contracts started.
Right.
So, you know, that could be what I think he's got it set in his mind that it's a seller finance type deal.
Right,
you know?
because he kept saying that amortization schedule.
Right, because you don't need that for a lease option, you know?
Right, but he's trying to tell me down there that that's how they do that. And I'm like, I was like, well, he kind of threw me off my little game. So I said, well, let me run some numbers and I'll get back with you. In my mind, I'm like, oh shit, I need to go call Justin or somebody because I don't even know what he's talking about. Like he threw me way off with that.
Yeah, I'm from Illinois and I moved from Illinois to Texas anyway. I don't know what he's talking about either. It sounds kind of shitty. So they do a lot of nonsense over there.
Right.
Yeah, because normally that's what an amortization schedule is. It breaks down your payments, you know, when you're doing the owner finance. But me and him kept going back and forth, and he's swearing up and down that that's how it has to be done. And then he said, well, where are you from? I said, I'm from KC. He was like, well, down here, this is how we do it. And this guy is saying
doesn't even own the property,
all the time.
Right? He doesn't even own it, right?
No, he doesn't own it.
Yeah, he doesn't own it.
Sounds like he's just trying to sell his contract or whatever.
Right.
So.
He is trying to sell it, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Right.
Okay. I just wanted to ask if you have ever heard of anything like that when you blend that in with lease option. I've never heard of an amortization schedule.
Yeah. Hey, Addie, do you have any insight on Illinois stuff? I mean, I had read or heard recently that you can do virtual wholesaling there without having to just do one at a time. Is that true or not? Do you know?
Right. So
you're not in the state.
Yes, so you can definitely do virtual wholesaling outside of Illinois, but if you don't have your license as an agent, you can only do one in a year, right? So.
Okay, so you
can
only
do it virtually.
Yes. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm from Illinois, and I've been hearing so many dueling banjos on that topic. This is Bob again. Sorry to interrupt.
Good, yeah.
And you know, if you want, call some real estate agents and ask them, because you get a mixed bag of tricks here. So some real estate agents who are, we'll just say investor friendly, will wholesale with you. And then that'll get you out of that issue. That's what some people say. You have to, you know, trust but verify. And I don't even know how to verify that, because depending on the real estate agent you talk to, one will say yes and one will say no. So it's almost a comfort level. Where are you with that?
Right, that's true. Yeah, a real estate agent can do as much with a real estate agent as long as they put it on the contract, it looks like.
Well, the John dude
I've heard
on
that.
Monday, he told us a way that we can do it with the memorandum and avoid all that.
Well, but then you're not assigning the contract. What he was saying is, you know, I like his technique. What it seemed like he was doing is he's clouding title with the memorandum. And then for anybody to sell anything that you've clouded, they have to get you off of it. So they're basically paying you to get out of the way.
Right. So that's why he said it's not considered
but
an
you're not
assignment.
assigning anything. So it wasn't a wholesale. You're not assigning.
Okay. All right, good. Well, we should have some more conversation about that as we go in Illinois. I like the co-wholesaling thing with the realtors. That's probably the simplest way to go. So, hey, I gotta skate out of here. I got a bunch of stuff I gotta do. It's 11 right now, so I'm sorry I'm not going longer than regular, but I wanted to just say how blessed and grateful I am to be able to do this with y'all. It's awesome. So, did I lose you?
We're still here.
Nope, I'm here.
Okay, good.
No, Mark, can you hear me?
All right, cool. Yeah. So, hey, if you got any
I
questions.
have a quick question for you before you go
Yeah,
about
go
my
for
deal
it.
from yesterday.
Yes.
So, so my deal from yesterday, I see that I came back in Zillow, and when I try to pull it up in Zillow, the same lead pulled up on the for sale, on the regular for sale with the realtor, and then it also pulled up on for sale by owner. It's the exact
Right.
same picture, exact same sale price, exact same. So
Well,
I haven't spoken to him yet. Remember how I was supposed to speak to him? I haven't spoken to him yet. So go ahead.
Yeah, no, just send it. It's like, don't worry about that. That's his problem. The realtor thing, if he's got it listed, that's his problem. You know what I mean? So if he's going to sign an agreement with us, he's the one that has to pay that commission. So, you know, does that make sense? I lost her.
Yeah, that makes sense. So basically,
So, yes.
if he's gonna sign off, go ahead and let him sign off because he's the one that got to pay the realtor the commission fee because he's
Right.
locked in with the realtor. Yep, got it.
Yep, definitely. So, okay, cool. Anybody else got anything? Carl? We're gonna make some calls today, Carl, maybe?
Yeah, later, if that's fine.
Okay. Sounds good. All right, you guys, thanks so much. Thanks so much. It's a great session tonight. Let's see, who do I have on here? I don't even know if I can do this. Let's see, who do we have? We have me, we have Addie, Carl, LaShonda. Did I say it right?
Yep.
Crystal, we'll call that guy back later and just make sure. Mary, thanks a lot for coming on. Alan, you're kicking ass. I love it. Bob G, got to get in the club, buddy. Kim Vernon, great to see you. Lou, who else? And Philip, thanks for coming, Philip. I really appreciate you coming on today. And let's get out there and kick some ass, make some calls today. Let's do some business. And if you guys need anything, you know how to get in touch with me. All right.
Thank you,
You guys
Mark.
have a great
Thank
day.
you for calling back.
I'll call
Great
you
job,
later.
Mark.
All right.
Yeah,
Talk to you
thanks,
later.
Mark.
Thanks a lot, y'all.
Thank you.
Thanks, Crystal.
Thank you.